Just more about that if you come in the corner, I'm gonna wheel that.
They say man just all the time say Holiness badness. How in a year and how again down in a
And by the man
joke.
for first one come like I tell him, I tell you, so when you play this in them, why the man take off them. That's when him say about Holiness badness.
Because him look out to play scary enough.
Him lick one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
lick one, every gun start come off a waist or wait there in a bag or wait there. In a hand it then out. All that big bite them and hurt you behind team bite.
Clot it down in a crowd.
Yeah, gun in a hand, my friend.
Jaja.
Kind of rumors and other things in Portland that them are gonna broke the vase. The only vase I see broken in politics is not Anne-Marie Vase and not Daryl Vase. It's Dwayne Vase in a 2020 when we give my backside in. You know I don't put my mouth around and talk. Everybody know that about Daryl Vase. I have one thing to say to conference to Jamaica and to my Prime Minister and colleagues. Them talk about Vasism and what Vasism mean. Portland is Vaseland. Argument done.
So may I listen to the Jamaican Labour Party 81 annual conference. And may I listen for the message where the Labourite them are send. And God knows say, there is no message. There is no substance in that conference. There is nothing at all about that conference. The only thing when I see them I do is push badness. The video that I played first, right? Gvnmen went downtown and decided to the people them have to come out of the market and go a conference. Due to the conference empty. So what them do? Them fire a barrage of shots. Them fire one whole heap of can get the people them scared because the people them decide they're not going to no conference. So Gvnmen go downtown and go shoot up downtown. Bad man is him, right? Daryl Vase now, instead of him go on stage and send across a message that the people them want to hear, the only thing I'm hearing him do, I throw a word on Isaac Buchanan and Dwayne Vase and the PNP. Nothing else, no substance. What was that? What was that? And right through the conference, right? Everybody will go up there, go give them speech. It's all about chasing. Chasing Mark Golding. Mark Golding this, Mark Golding that. Mark Golding this, Mark Golding that. Where is the substance? Where is the message? Again, Andrew Holiness, the only thing I'm seeing come do, I come make the same promise them. Again, a man can make promises, man. You are the Prime Minister. You are the government. You can make things happen. Why do people have to wait until after the other general election or when it close to general election because you want people to vote for you? Time come. Time come. Time come. Andrew Holiness and him bangarang them. Time come because you don't have nothing to offer the Jamaican people them. Nothing at all. And people, tell them down below in the comment section. And this video as well.
Time
make them
come.
know the time come.
And leave a like.
You understand? And remember,
well.
we are on our way to 100,000 subscribers before the ending of December. So if you're not subscribed yet, now is the right time for you to do so. Subscribe and turn on the post notification bell for new content. Alright, people, make a run the intro and come back. We soon forward. So welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers. Big up to all of my viewers. Big up to all of my subscribers. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're a new viewers, first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell so whenever we drop new content, you will be first to be notified. Share the content with a friend, a family, a loved one. Share it on your social media platform. And people, remember, we are on our way to 100,000 subscribers. And I know that we can get there, people. Let us achieve our goal. All right? Subscribe if you haven't subscribed as yet and turn on the bell. Also share the content as well. Now, back to the conference. One big giant conference. The conference was so boring because all me here out of the conference was chasing and chasing and chasing and chasing and chasing. Apart from the chasing was promises again. The same promises them where Andrew Holiness make from 2016 until now are the same promise them him carry back to this conference as well. I mean I wonder say if people now listen to when Andrew Holiness attack. Alright, people, let me refresh on my brain for a minute.
One of the things that I know affecting whole heap of people in Jamaica is the high electricity bill. When the PMP come into power, them say them going to bring down electricity costs. What has happened since? Electricity costs keep rising. They promise that by 2016 they would have made the JPS more efficient with more efficient plants. That's not going to happen till another 2 years. And before you know it, it will be another 3 or 4 years before them actually do it. The Labour Party will make sure that we put in place more efficient electricity generated plants to bring down the cost of electricity to you. I don't like to make promise. I make commitment. And under the Labour Party government, we are going to ensure that we bring to this country the big power plants. We are going to ensure that we bring to this country the big energy companies that can put the money in here to build the plants to give you cheaper and better electricity.
So after Eli made that big speech, right, that he will bring down the cost and energy bill and all of them something that he's going to bring in the big power plant them and people celebrate and say, yes, this is the right man for the job. He is the best prime minister ever. Bam! JPS started to pressure poor people. The recent pressure when they put on poor people is in Beryl, Hurricane Beryl. Oh, remember Hurricane Beryl? When JP overcharged, you know. Well, they are overcharging a long time. But the government of Jamaica help JPS for rob poor people pocket. Now, Andrew Holiness, aka Eli, come back again with one more tricks out of the book again. Because him realize the people them wear green, them fall for anything with them here. Not what them see, just what them hear them fall for. So him come back with another story again. And this is a story, people. Check it out.
We are going to transform the fiscal structure of the electricity market in Jamaica to ensure that it aligns with incentives, reduce the cost of onboarding, and increase options to the consumer. Listen to this one carefully. After the next budget, which is in March coming up, the government will reduce GCT on electricity from 15%, which it is now, to 7%.
Shout. JLP!
We will.
Now, these stupid people were Andrew Holiness brainwashed, right? From 2016 until now. From 2016 until now, Andrew Holiness a promise, you know. Say I'm going to cut electricity bill, right? And until today, this man cannot do so. So what you think he's going to do it in the next general election? Ono no say a trick here the manager. Ono no say a tricksters. Ono no say a tricky ma chick uno. Andrew Holiness, we tell you this. Time come for your move up, man. We tired of your promises them. We tired of your bag empty promise. But people, listen to this video right now.
Political commentator Damian Gordon says Mr. Holiness's speech may not be enough to address the growing dissatisfaction among Jamaicans. Mr. Gordon knows that many of the announced measures won't take effect until the new budget cycle begins next year, leaving Jamaicans to continue dealing with the same issues they face daily. Mr. Gordon also points out that several pressing issues directly affecting Jamaicans were not adequately addressed.
The vexing issue of the state of the road networks nationally. Corruption, security, low wages, the state of the healthcare facilities, a lack of affordable housing and rising housing costs. Those are issues that are on the minds of voters, that are fueling, discontentment and frustration with government. So in any event, skepticism, I think, will remain unchanged among voters, even though supporters of the Jamaica Labour Party may have left the conference feeling more energized.
For his part, opposition spokesman on finance Julian Robinson argues that the majority of JPS customers won't significantly benefit from the announced cut in the general consumption tax on electricity.
Let's say on average your electricity bill per month is about 17,000 Jamaican dollars per month. The reduction in GCT from 15% to 7% would see a savings of roughly 700 Jamaican dollars per month, which would work out to be about being able to buy 2 patties and a box juice additionally per month. So while any reduction in the cost of living to Jamaicans is welcome, the reality is that there's not going to be a significant benefit to the majority of JPS consumers.
Mr. Robinson explains that customers consuming less than 150 kilowatt hours of electricity per month won't benefit, as the government had already removed GCT for customers in that bracket. Instead, the measure will primarily help large JPS customers.
The larger the amount that you pay to JPS is the larger your GCT, and as such, the larger the GCT, the reduction would be more meaningful to that consumer. So it begs the question as to whether this measure is really aimed at helping those who are large consumers of JPS on a monthly basis.
Now, me hope say, on a listen keenly what Julian Robinson just saying to people. And if you don't hear, on a rewind the video and listen to it again. On a rewind the video and listen to it again. Now, one of the main thing where me a wait for Holiness for address pan the conference was corruption. But Holiness keep away from corruption completely. Him not speak about corruption at all. Him not speak about fighting against corruption. Nothing like such thing, people. Check it out.
We care about the people of this country. We pay close attention to what is being said about the cost of living. We didn't create this crisis of cost of living, but we are the government, and we take responsibility for steering the ship through difficult and choppy waters. And that is why, Labourites, we have always been the better sailor, the better captain of the ship of Jamaica. Whenever Jamaica faces a crisis, it is the Jamaica Labour Party that is called upon to navigate the difficult times. And we have navigated the difficult times of COVID, of supply chain shocks, of hurricanes and other natural disasters, and we have done it so well that the rest of the world holds up Jamaica as the example of a small country that is doing what is right by its people, ensuring that we are not in debt, ensuring that we have our own resources to stand on our own 2 feet and deal with crises when they occur.
You care zero about the people of Jamaica. You care zero about the cost of living, because cost of living gone sky high, and you not do nothing at all about it. And Holiness, all you do is oppress the poor. All you do is pressure the poor. And Holiness, you're one of the wickedest prime minister ever walked the face of Jamaica. You're wickeder than Bruce Golding. Not Bruce Golding, but Siaga. You're wickeder than Siaga and Holiness, but you care. You don't care nothing about poor people. You don't care nothing about Jamaican people. All you care about is the uptown people them, the rich people them. Those are the people that you care about. Now, that is the only message Andrew Wallace had to say to the Jamaican people them. That is the only message you have to send across to the people of Jamaica so they can vote for him. Nothing else. Andrew Wallace not no substance. Him not have plans for Jamaica. All this man care about is how to wreck Jamaica. Now, make we hear what Christopher Tough Time had to say after him spend over $21 billion on Cornwall Regional Hospital and still cannot complete it. And them table $8.5 billion, $8.5 billion to complete that hospital now. Let's hear what this one have to say with him mouth full of lie.
What that will mean is that we will have some 30 brand new operating theaters between all those hospitals with all new equipment. It will mean over 500 new beds for patients who are waiting and can't get a bed added to the stock of beds in the public health system. It will mean all new equipment, MRI machines, X-rays, CT scans, and a more spacious environment for the patients and staff working in public health.
Christopher Tough Time, 9 years in a power, and you never put no bed in a hospital. Why would you put bed now? Why would you put CT scan machine? Why would you put ventilator in a hospital now after 9 years in a power? Why should people even listen to this liar man? Why should people even listen to you? You're just a chat with your mouth full of crap. Nothing sensible you not that because of pure lie you are tell. No truth about nothing that you're talking about. You is a national disgrace. You're the worst health minister. Remember, all me hear they come out of your mouth is blah 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 blah. Nothing else now come out of your mouth. Pure lie. You tell the Jamaican people them. I wonder if people would even listen to somebody like you. I wonder if after what you have done to the healthcare system, if people wouldn't really listen to people like you. Go find the $700 billion that cannot be found. The $700 billion where you and your government thief up. Go find it. One is a damn set of criminal. But make we go over to this big mouth one now.
But there's another man called Marky British. And he is a man who believes in holding chains around the neck of black people. And in a missus so, him take picture, a whole chain around my neck, the rest of my neck. We have to say no to Marky British because he's a man who love to show off, him love to boast, and say him done rich already. We don't need a man like that. We have to say no to the man that is leading the PNP who love to style black people and call them little boy and little lady. We have to say no to the man who tell us out of his own mouth that him want to run Jamaica with himself and him Tapanaris friend them. We have to say no to the PNP Tapanaris man and him friend Peter Bunting, who's really the leader. Because they are the same ones who had a company years ago that benefited from the wicked PNP policies, and they made millions off the backs of the Jamaican people. Some of them suffered brutally. They even committed suicide, and we have to say no to them. We have to say no to the PNP Tapanaris men whose company was investigated for anti-corruption. We have to say no to them because we know that we have the better leader. My fellow Jamaicans, it is very clear that we have to say no to Marky British and yes to our God-blessed Prime Minister Andrew Michael Holiness, show a Labourite.
No, you ungrateful Juliet Cockbit. Let me tell you this, if it wasn't for Mark Golding, Jamaican people would still be in the dark. And Mark Golding care about black people. Mark Golding stand up for black people. Mark Golding do care about the people of Jamaica. He is the one that exposed all of the corruption where they got in the country. Him not afraid of Andrew Wallace, and that's why you can't call him Marky British, you can't call him white man and all different sort of name. Go talk about it, he like a mama lashy one and then call name. Everal Warmington. Him no love people none at all. He don't even love woman. Look how him get up every day and disrespect woman and me no hear say nothing about it. Talk about Everal Warmington. Talk about Andrew Wallace where you hate poor people. Talk about that. Lady, come off a Mark Golding name because Mark Golding is a man with integrity. Uno over there so no integrity. Uno is a bunch of criminal over there on the Jamaican Labourite Party side. But people, make we move on from Juliet Cockbreath now and go to Tough Foot, Juliet Holiness over here so we are chat beef out our mouth.
Family, there is no doubt at all that the Jamaica Labour Party is the party of choice for women. We have strongly and actively taken steps to protect our women. Where is Babsy? Where is Babsy? Stand up, Babsy. Olivia Babsy Grange. One of our Jamaican Labour Party's stalwart woman. Yes, she responded to domestic abuse by what was called at the time, a nice word, intimate partner violence. She established the first domestic violence victim centers right across Jamaica to protect and to sustain. And guess what? When I visited, I kept wondering, how comes they didn't have any addresses? How comes nobody knew where to find them? And I realized my minister made sure that these facilities no one could find because it was to protect our women. We as a party have moved to establish a center of teenage mothers. Under the leadership of said Olivia Babsy Grange, our minister, the Sexual Harassment Act was passed and we are currently reviewing the Domestic Violence Act. We also established a 24-hour hotline for victims of domestic violence. Conference, I want to especially big up Babsy Grange for the work she has done because I have seen the impact that it has had on our young girls. I have seen the impact that it has had on our mothers. I have seen the impact it has had on the women of Jamaica. Keep doing your great work. You are the undisputed champion of the women in Jamaica.
You know Juliet Holiness. You attack about the Jamaican Labour Party care about women. Wanna remember say, you get chapter, go push down your woman farm up there in Kingston. You figure about that already? You figure say, you use tractor and clean on your woman big old banana and pumpkin and yam farm? Wanna run off you, wanna promise you man say, wanna that make him stay on the land. If she vote for you, and she vote for you, and when you no win, wanna push off the woman off of the land. No, you never win. In a local government election, you never win. When you not try to win, yeah, it better that way. When you not try to win, and you realize you couldn't win, you go push off your man off of the land. Look how much female went missing under Uno Watch, Donnelly Donaldson, Jasmine Dean, so many more. What wanna do? Slickiana, what wanna do? How much young girl get old down and jag by these monsters, what you do? You don't stand up for women none at all. Speaking about women, member say, and Michael Manley say, equal paid for women. Equal paid for women. That means say, no man, no more than no woman. So woman get good pay too. No forget that. What uno do for woman? What uno ever do for women? Nothing at all. All you can come and say is that, oh, Labour Party stand up for women. Which woman you stand up for? Which woman? Member say you make Rhoda Crawford allegedly have a runway go foreign with her big gut. Where your husband allegedly impregnate her. No forget you make sure to run like a thief. So which woman you stand up for? Man, go on here, man.
Friday, we lost 2 municipal seats and we won 2 parliamentary seats. Let me congratulate our candidates for the tremendous job they did in that election. And we look forward in welcoming the 2 members of parliament to parliament.
All them attack, all them attack. You see, all them attack, all them attack.
We want to thank all the MPs, ministers, caretakers, senators, councillors, mayors who went into the different areas to give support to the candidates. The Jamaica Labour Party thanks you for your service. And we say to the people in the 2 municipal divisions, don't be daunted or discouraged. It's not the results we wanted, but it is the results we got. But there are 3 basic lessons that came from those elections. Lesson number 1, we must pay more attention to the poor and vulnerable, to the people's agenda, to cost of living, to roads, to light, water and housing. Lesson number 2, we must help more people to start small businesses or expand, and we must grow our footprint in the digital economy. And lesson number 3, we must take more care of our party workers.
No, Bobby Montague, you just make yourself look like a jackass on stage a while ago. The seat them a PNP contest, you lose them. And the seat them, we want to run alone by yourself. You win. You win? You win, our PNP just sorry for you and say take it. Tell me if you don't win. Because what you say don't make no sense right now, you know. Because one man can't run race. One man can't run race. And if you put one team out, if you play football, he can't play against himself. Them are going to need an opponent. So how comes you no win? Me want to explain to me how you no win. Because me no see it, you know. And me no understand how you no win, you know. How you no win. Teach me how you no win. Because maybe I who not see what we not see. Bobby Montague, there is no way one man they go run race and win. He can't win. Because one man can't run race. The PNP saved one of the embarrassment and did not contest those 2 seats. Because if PNP did contest those 2 seats, PNP would have won. Remember, when I see them want to win by 1,800 and something, 1,863, something like that. I win that? Come on, man. Better than what you say, man. You just make yourself a living fool. You just make yourself a living fool because you could never win when you alone run the race. Why you never win the one them PNP contest? You should win that one, man. But all I can say is that time come for a change. Time come for JLP and the criminal them over there pack up them bag and leave Parliament. PNP time now. Call it, Andrew, call it. Call it, Andrew, call it. Now, people, me I go leave you with one more video from Lisa Hanna, people. So check it out. Remember to subscribe.
We have a serious problem. The roads are breaking away. I hear what you say in terms of the technical incapacity of some of the documents that you're seeing coming before you, which should not happen. But nobody, the people we represent, don't care about that. They don't. And so we are at risk. I had a situation where I finally, through the parish council, was getting a road fixed about a month ago. The young man was 32, carrying the second load of marl. The road broke because of how, and he died. The truck with the marl plunged into the gully and crushed him. He was 32 years old and somebody who does work for us. What is happening with the rain, the existing road conditions in some of our areas, for roads that are on the programs to be fixed, are getting into a more deplorable condition. And people in Kingston and St. Andrew and Portmore and urban St. James are not feeling it. People up in Guys Hill, Blackstone Edge, people out in Martha Bray, people out in Mile Gully, people out in Junction. Well, Junction kind of good. Nothing wrong with Junction, but it's a serious issue. And they are my constituency, and I would dare say the member from North Trelawney, and perhaps East Rural St. Andrew are the largest constituencies geographically in this country. And we're having problems. So if you can even guide, you know, like when I don't want to say it, but if we can find a way to fast track the procurement on some of these roads, because you're not feeling it, but we're feeling the dangers